You are now listening to KMRO FM, Kamurocho Radio. It's a Yakuza podcast hosted by myself, Argyle, and with me as always is Jordan.
Hello, everybody.
And tonight we have a special guest in the booth. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I am Dan, and I'm here to represent the other noise-based podcast about a Sega property.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. It's from Sonic Shuffle and Pot of Greed.
We're all big
And
Sega heads here.
A lot of Sega heads here.
Now, Live and Learn from Sonic Adventure 2 is in the Yakuza 5 soundtrack.
It is.
I did not know that.
It is, because it can play like in the arcade, like over the PA system.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Not a lot of crossover between Kiryu and Sonic. Not yet.
No.
We've seen Yakuza with Persona, obviously. There were some skins for the dancing minigame, as well as Persona music featured in Yakuza 7. Super Monkey Ball characters are in the claw machine, but so far,
Sonic and Tails are on the change machines in the arcades. It's cute.
Yeah.
I wish you could get Sonic toys.
Yeah, I don't... Hey, who's that? Is that the Dragon of Dojima?
Is that Kazuma Kiryu himself, the fourth chairman of the Tojo clan? Way past cool.
Sega is weird about brands, but then again, you should get some Chow plushes. There should be
honestly. I just think that they could put a little more. They could do a little more.
Yeah.
Just for the, these are the big Sega flagships.
To be fair, I don't think Nagoshi or, RGG Studios ever worked on a Sonic game. So.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
However, they have made a Super Monkey Ball game. Because
this is the big one. This is a chapter we've been very excited to talk about.
Before we start that, I want to ask Dan. This is his first time on the show. I want to ask him.
It's my second time on the show.
This is your second time on the show. What are you talking about?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yes.
I forgot.
How did you forget?
I was way back in Zero to talk about the big fight a year
ago.
We talked more about. I think we talked about Sonic on that episode. I can't believe we forgot.
Bones.
So Dan, I don't think we've ever. Dan, we've never spoken before in my entire life, so let's get to know each other live on air.
Mm-hmm.
So we all like Yakuza here. Argyle just posted
Dan.
cringe. Argyle is now kicked off the podcast for being rude to a guest.
I'm sorry, Dan.
This is chapter 12 of Yakuza. It's okay. We had to take like half a year off because your house got exploded.
Yeah.
This is chapter 2 of Yakuza, or chapter 12 of Yakuza 2, Osaka Castle. Or, in my game, the Osakan Castle. The translators, that makes no fucking sense, because that's not what, it's
not what it's called.
It's a
the
real
Tokyo
building.
White Tower.
Yeah. The castle, it's the castle in which Osaka surrounds.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we get a big revelation to start this chapter off, because last week we learned that Kiryu was there at the Jinglan massacre.
Yeah.
And we said, wow, that's incredibly stupid. But Kiryu is now going to explain just how stupid it really was.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So it starts out, Sayama and Kiryu are just sitting on the river, and Kiryu's like, let me explain.
I gotta tell you, there's like harp sounds, and the screen gets all wavily as he reminisces about Christmas Eve all those years ago. Now, important to note, we do get to see baby Kiryu.
We do get to see baby Kiryu.
Teen Kiryu, he looks so weird.
He does not. I think they also he's hasn't gone fully through puberty yet, so he's like, I'm Kiryu. Nice to meet you, everybody.
Yeah, I think he's like 12 in this flashback.
He's 12, but he's also like 6 feet tall and shredded. So I don't know what's going on with him.
I mean, I'll tell you this. I once knew like one of my mom's tenants was just this really big kid. He was like 10 years old and the same height as me, a like 15 or 16-year-old. So yeah, I think Kiryu's just always been big.
I mean, it's just like Ryuji.
Yeah,
we know
he's
that
12.
Ryuji...
Okay,
yeah.
so this is 1980 when this takes place. So he's 12.
and he's 12 years old, and he's huge, and he's tall, and
He
he's
looks
wearing
like
like
he's at
a
least 15.
he's wearing like a Letterman jacket or something that says like "Bring on the fight." He's what's it called? A stadium jumper.
Stadium jumper, yeah.
Stadium, yeah.
So
Yeah.
you know that it's Kiryu because he has the exact same hair and he's wearing
It's
a
the same
jacket
hair.
with a dragon on it.
He's 12 years old, and he's still got his little facial hair.
I'm not kidding.
So-
I don't know what he looks like in the original game, but in Kiwami 2, he does have the exact same hair.
Oh yeah, it's pretty much exactly the same.
Okay, yeah, and like I said, the jacket has a jumper on it, a dragon.
So
on
we
it,
know
not a
that
jumper.
we know that old man Kazuma. One thing he loved was
He loved Christmas.
Christmas. So
Yeah.
important that you. It's so
he
important you
hates
respect.
it when you call it Xmas because
Xmas,
that,
yeah, he
that-
gets
that takes
really
the
mad
Christ
about
out of
it.
Christmas.
And he always would go to Sunflower Orphanage to visit the children, get them gifts, get Nishiki, I don't know, like a video game, and then get Kiryu, another
He
video
got
game.
Nishiki a copy of James Pond for the Commodore 64. I don't know.
Yeah,
what
he
it
got
was in that
he
game
got
was on.
Nishiki like
the Sega Genesis.
he got Nishiki like a shitty golf game, and then because he didn't know anything about like what Nishiki's like, oh, can I get the new Dragon Quest game? And then Kazuma's like, and then he got him like Office Work Simulator for the fucking Famicom. He got him Takeshi's Challenge.
Got him some Hanafuda cards.
So
He got
Kazuma
Kiryu a
usually-
ball in a cup.
Exactly. He got him a kendama for Christmas,
That-
and he
that-
gets
that
him a
was the-
yeah.
That was the origin
So-
of Kiryu being a gamer. Was Kazuma getting him a ball and cup on Christmas?
So Kazuma usually comes to he puts on his big Santa beard and his big red suit and his big red sweatpants and his big juicy ass, so you really know it's Santa Claus. And he'll show up to the orphanage to give the children their gifts. But
Must be a
on
bowl
this
full of jelly because Jam
on
don't
this-
shake like that.
yeah. But on this particular evening, Kazuma has donned his black murder suit as opposed to his red Santa suit.
Yeah, he's got the murder turtleneck on.
Yeah, Kiryu's like, oh, Oyabun. Was he calling him Oyabun back then? He wasn't really his Oyabun, was he? Kazuma-san, why are you wearing your black murder turtleneck? It's Christmas. You shouldn't be working tonight. And he's just like, oh, hello, Susie.
Old
he's-
man Dojima's got me hard at work
Yeah,
in
he's
the
got
murder
him working
mines
on
again.
Christmas.
Got me working overtime on Christmas. You know,
When
the
is-
old
when are the
miser
Yakuza-
Dojima.
When are the Yakuza gonna unionize? Oh,
Can we get a
Susie's
Christmas
here,
Carol,
everybody.
but for Sohei Dojima?
For Sohei Dojima and yeah. So we're in Kamurocho. Kiryu snuck out from he's a little boy, but he's very tall, and he just followed him to the like Jingwan headquarters.
Yeah. It's behind Maharaha. It's not that long a walk from where he starts, which is like, I don't know, Tenkaichi.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Tenkaichi Street is where the Dojima office is.
Yeah.
So Kiryu peeks it. We get some more context because what happens is we find out that Kazuma had second thoughts about doing the massacre.
Yeah.
So he was talking to the boss of the Jingwan, who, let's tentatively, according to her, is apparently Sayama's dad. Once again, we don't know why she thinks this. It doesn't make any sense, but he's talking to the leader of the Jingwan Mafia, and he's basically like, all right, listen, it's Christmas. I gotta go to my children. If you sneak out the back... also, the massacre is currently happening.
Yeah, you can hear Shimano shooting people in the background.
I'm rock hard over here!
I'm ready
love
to
it!
party! Where are you,
Let's
Kazuma?
go!
I'm all revved up and sweaty. Come on!
He's just shooting guns in the air. He's so excited.
He's
loves
like
it.
Yosemite Sam. He's firing his pistols at
Yeah.
the ground. He's hovering an inch in the air.
So he's like, listen, your guys are dropping like flies. This guy's a real sicko. Just sneak out the back and we'll be done with it. Also important to note is that the boss of the Jingwan is pointing a gun at Kazuma the whole time.
Yeah.
But Kazuma's not pointing a gun back at him. And this is when little boy Kiryu intervenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is peeking through the door, but he can't understand what they're saying, so he just perceives it as Kazuma being in trouble.
A man is pointing a gun at my dad. I will save the day.
So
He
because
grabs
this is a Yakuza
yeah.
game, there happens to be a pipe just laying on the ground nearby.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been really good if it was like a bicycle, like a child's bicycle. Like this is Kiryu's first. This is
it's a
the origin
tricycle.
story. Yeah, it's a tricycle, and he's just beating people over the head with it. So he picks up the tricycle and he runs in. The boss of the Jingwan sees a young child, a 12-year-old boy, run in and says, "I knew this was a trap.
I knew it!
I knew it. You sent a fine young man to kill me."
I heard the Tojo clan were training child soldiers, but this is sick. This is twisted, even for you.
Because of okay, now we need to talk about Kazuma's actions here, because what happens is the boss of the Jingwan Mafia aims at Kiryu and is going to kill him. He's going to kill the world's greatest 12-year-old assassin. So Kazuma shoots him, and he falls over. So you're like, okay, Kazuma has dispatched this man. Now we can defuse the situation and figure out how to make it work. The guy then crawls out into the hallway, just like in the first cutscene. He was he was crawling, and then Kazuma walks out and kills him. Like I guess what Kazuma
okay,
he's
has
just
his
like
gun. He has his gun on the guy, and then the guy pulls his gun out again, doesn't he? At that point,
I don't think so. He just says, "I curse you," and then Kazuma says, "I don't want to get cursed. I'll kill you."
Listen,
I can't.
he already
I can't be
aggroed
risking
him.
Any curses?
Yeah, exactly. There's no stopping fights in this game. You just once you're in it, you gotta finish it. So Kazuma just kills this guy in cold blood, even though he was trying to run away in front of this young 12-year-old boy, and because of this, Kiryu. Oh, and we also see Kawara there winking at the camera, and he says, "I was there too, and you knew that." Kiryu then says, "Sayama, I'm sorry. I killed your father." And I'm like, okay, first of all, we still don't know why anyone thinks that this is Sayama's dad. This is like the baseline for this question is already being just in a tremendous assumption that makes no fucking sense.
Okay. I went back and watched it. The boss did pull his gun on Kazuma before he shot him again.
Kazuma's the world's greatest assassin. He could shoot that gun right out of that guy's hands.
Yeah. He's got
so first
Deadeye. He can just do it.
We're operating under the assumption that this man is Sayama's father, which no
Yes.
one can be sure of. Then Kiryu says, "I killed your dad."
I killed you. Yes.
No.
I didn't
No,
pull
you
the
didn't.
trigger, but I may as well have killed your dad.
No.
Listen,
Kazuma had every chance to let this man live. He killed your dad. No, he didn't kill your dad. Kazuma killed a man who you have decided is your dad.
Yes.
and he looked at Kiryu and said, "You did this."
You did this. You killed me. You killed
This
me.
is your fault.
This is your fault, Kazuma.
This is your
and
fault, Kazuma Kiryu.
You're a
You
little
killed-
boy,
you
and
killed
you
me,
killed.
and you have left fatherless my child Sayama.
My beautiful daughter Sayama, who that's her Korean name, and she's my daughter, and you will remember this forever. At this point, Kiryu does the thing that he does best, which is he becomes extremely overdramatic for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
Where he's just like, "All right, Sayama, you can go ahead and kill me now."
Yeah. Didn't you say you were gonna fucking shoot whoever is responsible for your parents dying?
It's just like, okay, please, Sayama, please kill me because I killed your dad, except I didn't, and also he probably wasn't your dad, but okay.
Kiryu
And then
just
she's-
wants to die. He really does.
He's got a
Like,
He
death
really
wish.
just is trying to find every excuse to tell people to kill him.
Please,
He's
somebody
like-
fucking kill me.
He goes to the store and they don't have the candy bar that he wanted, and he's just like, "All right, Sayama, this is it. It's time for
Sayama,
you to
didn't
end
you
it."
say you'd kill me if I couldn't get a 100 grand at the Papo down the street?
I mean, this is Kiryu. When he was in Yakuza 0, when he was just like, look up, Alano, I make decisions on whether I like them or hate them, and I hate this, and I'm going outside there, and if I die, that's good. Goodbye. And then he walks out, and he's fine. Sayama hates this, and she's just like, what the fuck are you doing? What is this? Who are you?
Life
What are you talking-
isn't like that black and white, dude. Like, I'm not gonna just... Like, come on, grow up, dude.
You potentially led to a situation where your dad killed the guy who I think is my dad, but I haven't confirmed this yet. And now you're like, well, it's only fair that you get to kill me. Oh boy. She walks away. She wants nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
She's going to get her gun.
Yeah, she's like, oh, you wait right here. I gotta go kill you. She's like, I need to make a quick phone call.
Mm-hmm.
I love this scene.
Kiryu then proceeds to stand by the river for the entire day.
Yeah, he stands there in that exact same pose for hours.
Because it daytime turns to nighttime, and then it starts raining as he's just been sitting there. He pulls out also.
To be fair,
this is where we
I've
get
been there.
This is where we get the bad music, the music that sucks.
I love
this.
This fucking
It's fucking
emo
terrible.
pop song.
I like this. I like this shitty song that sucks.
Well, can I tell you
Sucks
something
ass.
that might break your heart?
I have heard
I
the original
know.
song from Yakuza.
Yeah,
2.
the
It's like a
original
jazz
song fucking... The original cool jazz song fucking whips, and I love this scene,
Yeah,
and it's so much better. Kiryu is like...
Yeah, I think the Kiwabi, if they had kept the song, it would be a lot better. But
Must have been an issue with licensing or something.
who
Yeah.
knows?
No one can really.
I
be
mean, they
sure.
paid all the money for this new song. They wanted to use it because it will get used again. Believe me.
They paid all the money to have New Japan Pro Wrestlers in there.
I can hear the sound of your breath.
Yeah, and
Come on.
yeah, Kiryu's just lighting a cigarette, and a homeless man who's carrying a bunch of stuff walks by Kiryu and just casually stabs him while the 2000s emo pop punks swells.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking Broken Side. It's playing.
Yeah. Might
Kiryu's
as
sitting
well be.
on the river, listening to Broken Side. This dude in a trench coat drops like a beer can at his feet, and Kiryu's like, I am a respectable citizen. I will pick up trash. This is
Please
Yakuza
don't
5
litter.
when this is Yakuza 5 when they have the trash picking up minigame, or Yakuza 7 when they added the can picking up minigame. So he picks up the can and he's like, here you go. And then the guy stabs him in the chest as either Broken Side or cool jazz music is playing, which
This
take your
is-
pick.
This is a Kiryu hurt AMV.
You can have it all. My empire of dirt.
Now I need to talk about why I'm mad at Kiryu, which is that he does the guy leaves the knife in. He just stabs him, and then Kiryu's got a big knife sticking out of his gut.
Yep.
And what's the one thing you're supposed to not do when you get an object stabbed through your body? Everybody,
The knife out.
you're not supposed to take the knife out, Kiryu. So he pulls the knife out.
He's
and
being
he starts-
dramatic.
He pulls the knife out and he starts bleeding all over the place. And then he says to me, he looks at the camera and he says, "The blood, it's not stopping. This
The
must be
knife was
poison."
poisoned.
Kiryu, you pulled. Why is it that it started bleeding when I took the knife out of me? What happened? I must be
in the
poisoned.
abdomen. Why am I bleeding so much?
This man is an idiot. I love him. He's so dumb.
Kiryu rides a bike and puts a stick through the wheels and says,
Yeah.
that stick must have been poisoned."
It really is what he did. I mean, Kiryu's constantly trying to get himself killed for no reason, and then whenever he
it's
gets
cool,
hurt,
though. I like
yeah,
it.
he shouldn't have pulled the knife out. It would have been cooler if he had done the rest of this chapter with a knife in him.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, it would have been better if this is a new addition to the series, is that Kiryu still just has a knife stuck in his body for the rest
he
of
should
the
have
game.
special heat moves with the knife that's in his gut. He
Yeah.
can just like bump you with the hilt.
Kiryu, continuing his time-honored tradition of not knowing what doctors are, is like, okay, I gotta go back to Aoi. This is the only person I know in the city who
I
can
gotta
provide me with
take a
medical
taxi
treatment.
back to Kamurocho. I gotta take the Shinkansen back to Kamurocho so I can go to Imoto Clinic.
Yeah. So now we get like another the game loves to throw these, I guess, these shitty, like, walk real slow mini games in now. This is just a new thing the game does. Mm-hmm. You can't, like, bump into people or whatever, and your health is always draining. And you're dripping blood, and you're poisoned, apparently, I guess. And people will walk up to you and be like, "Hey, you got your blood on me! Fuck you! I'll kill you!"
Where do you think you're bleeding, pal? Come on.
Why'd you take the knife out, Kiryu? That's like the one thing you're not supposed to do.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you for being so stupid.
That's so dumb. Kiryu...
You stumble your way back to Aoi.
And why is Kawara there?
Oh, I'm sure we'll find out.
I love Kiryu walks into Aoi. He sees what's Sayama's mom's name? I can't remember.
Mama.
I don't.
Yeah, we see Mama.
I don't know if we have heard her name.
No, she gets named. But she's just there hanging out with her good friend Kawara, and then Kiryu passes out, and then that's all we see of him.
Yeah. So eventually, actually, we cut ahead to the Omi? Is that what happens now?
Yeah, this is when we get Omi time.
Yeah, so Sengoku, he's whacking his neck with a fan.
Tamiyo Sayama.
Who is it? Tamiyo? Tamiyo,
Yeah,
right? Tamiyo. Yeah. So yeah, Sengoku is really great, and we love Sengoku here, but he's really great in this chapter. He's just like really hamming it up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're in Sengoku's office, which is got these big leather chairs. He's got huge bonsai trees and a tiger skin rug on the floor.
Can you make a bonsai tree so big that it's just a regular tree? Something to think about, folks. Just a little brain
Could
tickler.
God make a tree so small even he could not unbonsai it? I don't know.
Anyway, folks, I think Kamurocho Radio is now the official Sengoku fan club.
Whoa.
Hey!
I get it.
You know when, like, a kid has a clicky pen or something really, like, just something that makes a noise? It's just like, why did you give this to him? He's gonna be fucking annoying people with this for the rest of the day. That's Sengoku with his fan, where he's just, like, whacking himself with it and, like, just playing with it nonstop.
Yeah, he's, like, opening it, closing it really loudly.
So annoying.
At people.
It's a sim toy.
Yeah, it's easy. What if in the remake that they'll make in like 20 years, Sengoku will just have a big container of slime that he likes to play with,
just making farting noises with it and like throwing it in Ryuji's face. He needs to get that fidget cube so he can quietly stim under the desk while he's talking with Ryuji and Takashima.
Yeah.
Takashima, that's his name.
I had to look it up because I didn't remember it either.
We haven't seen this character since like chapter 5 or 6.
Yeah, it was chapter 4, I think was the last time we saw him.
Yeah, it was when we were doing the fucking almonds mystery with Isaki, and then we see Takashima is like buying guns. But this is them. It's Takashima, Sengoku, and Ryuji. They're in their office. Sengoku is playing with his fidget spinner, and he says like, what does he say? Oh, right. He says, hey boys, check this out. I'm gonna be the next chairman, and here's why. And then he brings Haruka in, and she's all tied up, and he says, I'm gonna use Haruka to kill Kiryu. Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
This is now we've got Haruka back in the story. We have not seen her since chapter 1.
I missed her.
Where was she?
I remember my first time playing. Yeah, she went back to Sunflower. I remember my first time playing this game. It was around this time that I was like, where the fuck is Haruka? Is she just not in this game? And then he's just like, I've kidnapped Haruka!
I have brought her back into the plot with a rope!
Ryuji is like, alright dude, you do whatever. I got my own plans going on.
You do you.
And we're all gonna fight for who gets to be chairman. And then Sengoku just does an evil laugh for no reason.
Yeah, I love Sengoku in this.
He's such a piece of shit. I love him.
Yeah, he knows it and he loves it.
He's like he's just so much fun. This is when it pans out as he's evil laughing, and we see that they are inside the very real building of Osaka Castle.
Yeah.
So that is where
It's basically just Osaka Castle 1-to-1, except it's got the Sengoku family emblem on it.
Yeah, I mean, how much are they paying to rent out the entirety of Osaka Castle?
Listen, when you've got
Rent?
connections like with
Rent?
like Yomi,
He owns that shit. Are you
he
kidding
owns
me?
it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like in the real estate mini games where you can just, do you want to buy Kamurocho Stadium or whatever? It's like when you got as much money as Sengoku has, yeah, you can just buy the entirety of Osaka Castle. Yeah, of course. Like we're back in Aoi. Kiryu wakes up. He's got an Aoi and Aoi. That's my joke that I keep making every time we talk about Aoi. I love when Kiryu asks Tamio why Kawara was here, and she's just like, "Huh?
He was worried about Sayama. Don't worry.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, in your jacket pocket there was a note for you. The assassin slipped it into your pocket when he stabbed you, and it says,
That's got
"Dear
quick
Kiryu."
hands.
It says, "Dear Kiryu, we kidnapped your daughter. Love, Sengoku."
Yeah, we have your precious child. This is
We
what
have
it
your
says.
precious. Yeah,
Dear
we've kidnapped
pesky
your precious.
plumbers.
If you want, you have to pass Sengoku's evil test. If you
Gotta
want
pass.
Haruka back.
This is Sengoku here. Kiryu cannot walk, by the way. Like, he can barely walk. He stands up, he hobbles towards the door.
Yeah.
He's like, "Hey, have you seen Sayama?" And then Tamio's like, "Yeah, let Kawara find her. That's why he's here. You go on ahead. Please, Kiryu, don't take the knife out next time you get stabbed."
Mm-hmm.
He's like, next
Okay,
time I
in
get
that case, I'll
stabbed.
put the knife back in.
I'll
and
put
he
the- I'll put
stabs
the-
himself in the gut again.
Step 1, take the knife out. Step 2, put the peanut butter in. Step 3, there is no step 3. This is how Date told me to do it. Now our job is to find Haruka and Sengoku.
Luckily, as soon as
our-
we walk out the door, we get an email or a phone call.
Yeah, from a blocked number.
Come to-
They hit star 69. They know what they're doing.
Kiryu gets a call and he says, "Hey Kiryu, I bet you forgot that the golf minigame was even in this game."
I didn't. I
And
love
was
the
like,
golf minigame. It's
Oh,
really
I didn't know it
good.
was in the PS2 version. That's what I'm
okay.
saying. He's like,
gotcha.
come to the
The
driving
Yokobori,
range.
yeah, the Yokobori Golf Center.
Come to the Yokobori Golf Center. I have if you want to see Haruka again. And then Kiryu's like, "Okay, cool."
Sounds easy.
So he goes over there, and then there's just the manager is on the floor unconscious.
Really?
And then Kiryu walks up to him and he's like, "The manager is unconscious. What's going on here?" And the guy goes, "Ah, oof, ow, ooh, oh, guy, big guy, right behind you. Goodbye, ah."
Oh, this is not in QI.
Yeah.
Oh no,
I
QI,
thought you were
just walk
doing a
in,
bit.
You just walk in,
No.
and the assassin is standing in the corner, and everybody else is acting normal.
That's kind of funny.
It's really funny.
Kiryu walks in and no one's there except for the manager who goes, "Ow, oof, ow, big boy behind you, watch out." And then the guy says, "Oh, hi, Sengoku who? Who? I
Who?
don't know who is Sengoku?
Yeah.
I'm just here to kill you, my dude."
Yeah, he got this job online on the dark web.
I
Yeah.
love that he's a dark web assassin.
It's just like the meme. He sent a deep web hitman out to kill him.
They couldn't afford Agent 47, so they got me. I'm the next best guy.
He's kind of a wide 47.
He's like Agent 77.
Yeah, he's just 30 more than 47. Kiryu has no trouble beating this guy up. And then afterwards, that's what, after you beat him up, he's like, look, dude, I'm just posting. I just like the internet. I don't know I don't know who hired me.
I don't know anything. I just post on Twitter. I'm at Hitman_Elite on Twitter. Just follow
I'm
me.
XX
And if you need me
Hitman
to,
77.
if you need me to whack anyone, just hit my DMs. They're open. Spread the word.
Yeah.
Spread the word. Hey, hey, can you it's all about networking. It's all about who you know. So if you don't mind adding me on LinkedIn for my assassin services and leave a 5-star review. See, I didn't kill you, so I mean, I guess that is 5-star service for you. Maybe not 5-star service for the guy who hired me. We walk out of the golf course, and then I was gonna say is that you have to talk to Kurokawa to like start this, I think. So like you talk to, for me at least, you talk to Kurokawa first, and then he's like, "Oh, I'll get to it. You go on your own," and then the guy calls you and tells you to go to the golf course. So after that, Kurokawa calls you back, and he's like, "Oh, hey, come meet me by the river. I've got info for you, but it's not good news. So you'll want to be here in person for it."
Okay, yeah. I mean, we do get the call from Kurokawa now, but before now, we did not talk to him.
He says to meet them by the river, lickety split.
So you go down, and then he goes, Kiryu, man.
I really liked being friends with you. You're a real cool guy. We had some great times together, but I'm gonna have to kill you. Sorry, bud.
I'm gonna have to kill you because Sengoku is offering me just a lot of money.
10 billion yen. Can you believe that?
Yeah, it's a lot of money though. It's specifically Aisaki, the guy,
the information dealer.
Yeah, he offered Kurokawa 10 million yen to kill Kiryu. So then Kurokawa...
Yeah. Not even billion, just millions.
No, 10 million. Yeah, it's fucking $100 million.
$100,000.
Yeah, it's from Austin Powers. His number is just comically low because Aisaki doesn't understand exchange rates or something. So you look at Kurokawa and he immediately dies. He falls apart.
Yeah.
You throw him into the river.
Yeah,
he's not immune to being thrown into the river, so you can just do that.
He did bring his boys with him, but...
He brought his boys, who are just like some punks off the street wearing shirts with skeletons on them.
You look at Kurokawa and he falls apart like a Lego minifigure in a Lego game, and he goes, "Ah!" Afterwards... He's like, okay, I'll tell you where Aisaki is. He's in... Where is he for you?
He's in the acupuncture clinic.
So you have to go to Shinseicho for me. You have to go back to Shinseicho, because that's where the acupuncture clinic is in this game. Mm-hmm. So you go all the way back to Shinseicho, and you find Aisaki.
You go around the block to the acupuncture clinic, and he runs out.
You gotta
because it would be silly to have the fight in the acupuncture clinic.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He pulls a lever and he like drops Kiryu into a fighting arena just so they have space to actually fight.
Kiryu understands that when somebody runs away from him inside of a building, they're just going to a better fighting arena.
Yeah,
and that's why he lets Aisaki literally just like shove him aside and squeeze by him.
He's like we're one game out from adding the chasing mini game, I think.
Oh.
So
yeah.
So can't chase you just yet.
Does it off screen, and they're in the parking lot.
You fight Aisaki. He has a knife. Mm-hmm. Kiryu instinctively
immediately
takes the
disarmed
knife
him and stabbed him in the guts with it.
Yeah. And then he's like, okay, Aisaki, now you're going to want to take the knife out. And he's like, okay, well, I'll trust you, Kiryu. He pulls it out, and then he's like, ha-ha.
Fool
you fell for my trick.
Now I've got a knife.
So then, after you defeat Aisaki's like, this sucks. He gets a phone call, and he's like, but what? But I just... Oh, Kiryu. They said to just go. They're at Osaka Castle. I hate to ask this, but can you please protect me? Because they're gonna kill me. And then Kiryu goes, no.
Fat chance.
Absolutely not.
He put his daughter's life in danger. But, yeah. But before he can go to Osaka Castle via cab, he's got a sub-story he needs to do.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we've got priorities here, folks.
Kazuma Kiryu, professional voice actor.
Yes!
Yes.
Oh, I was gonna bring this one next week if you didn't, or if someone didn't do it already.
So, while he's on his way to the cab, Kiryu runs into a guy who is just begging him to be a voice actor in his video game.
Please, sir, you have a cool voice. We need a voice actor for our video game.
Sir, You have an iconic voice. They had to not translate this one because the sub story wouldn't have worked with Daryl Curillo. Just kidding. Sorry, Daryl. Can I say that when I first played this game, I thought that the whole bit was gonna be, we need you to be a voice actor, and Kiri's like, cool, that sounds fun. I'd love to try everything once. And then he'd be like, who's my character? And they're like, you're gonna play a Yakuza, and he's framed for the murder. He's in jail for a murder he didn't commit. And then that was gonna be the joke, but the real joke is very different.
Yeah. So this guy, referred to as Worrying Man and later Kikuchi, says, please be in this video game. The world will not know peace. I will kill myself. Please be in this. So Kiryu just says, fine, I'll do it. Jeez.
Yeah, don't get so worked up. It's just a video game.
He's just like, it's just a game, dude. It's just a video game.
It's just a game. Why you have to be mad?
So they go over to their recording studio, which is
unlabeled Yakuza office.
It's just a generic
number
office.
99.
They couldn't. There was no way they'd just make an entire voice acting booth for this. So he's in this office, and he meets his coworker Ryuzaki-san. Kiryu's like, okay, but what game is this? And Kikuchi describes it as a high-octane game of adolescent carnage and drama. It explores the themes of humanity, friendship, betrayal, and the bonds these men form along the way. It's called Amigo Picante. Hot friend.
Hot friend.
Spicy friend.
Spicy friend, yeah.
Yeah.
It's called Amigo Pequeño.
There's gonna be like
Among Picante.
Among Picante.
Wait, isn't that what they sell in Kyle XY? It's their favorite food. Amigo Picante.
Picante Amigo Picante is Kyle XY's favorite snack.
But yeah.
So Kiryu's got to take this role. This is the role he was born to play.
Yeah. He is playing the protagonist, Abe, and Ryuzaki is playing as Abe's Osanana Jimi, Michiue.
Oh boy.
So, for the sake of this sub-story, we just get to see one little scene of this.
You call it a little scene. It's anything but little. It's a very big scene.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of the climax, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Really, I would say it's just the beginning. Because they are two young boys who have, well, two young teens, I guess, cool teens.
Yeah. Cool teens.
They're two cool teens who have just finished their first day at St. Dandy's Boys Academy.
Oh boy. Yeah.
When
are they gonna start like fighting enemies and
yeah,
kicking ass?
They're gonna punch the lunch money out of a guy and he's gonna say barf. But for now, they're given the scripts. They need to read the lines. They stand at two microphones next to each other, and the scene begins.
I'm surprised they even got microphones.
Michiue and Abe have had a long day, but at least they have each other. It's like as if fate has decided that these two Osanana Jimi were to be placed in the same school together.
What the fuck does what are you saying? What does that mean?
It means childhood best friend.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for the context. I was like, what are you saying?
I mean, I think Kiryu does straight up say Osanana Jimi.
Yeah.
So Michiue confesses to Abe that he would feel so alone without Abe. And Kiryu, playing the role of Abe, has 3 voice lines he can pick. They are, yeah, it's nice to be alone. You smell awful. And, wait, there's someone else here. let me just check my notes, because the person playing this that I watched the video of, I think picked the wrong line at first.
Oh, these are I don't know, these are pretty simple to suss out. Like
Yeah.
you want to pick. Yeah, it's nice to be alone.
Right. But regardless, even though it's obviously the correct line, Ryuzaki breaks character to tell Kiryu that this line read isn't good because it's going to make things awkward later. Kiryu admits...
if you pick the wrong one, they'll tell you.
Yeah. Kiryu admits that he's ad-libbing, and that a good voice actor always has to say a few lines ahead. But anyways, they get back into character, and Abe says...
It should be noted that whenever you pick one of the voice lines, you do actually get to hear Kiryu say it.
Yeah, it is a rare instance of voice acting in the sub-stories. They didn't add that until Yakuza 6.
Right.
Where it was fully voiced.
They continue their conversation. It's nice to be alone is the right line, but the wrong line is actually this next bit of dialogue where he is given the choices of, "You've been a great friend, you're really annoying, and I've always seen you as a man." And being a great friend is just, you don't want to say that.
No, it's got to be, "I've always seen you as a man."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course.
And I remember when I played the game, I first said, "I've always seen you as a friend," but you've been a great friend. But then of course I realized, of course, that's not
I've
what
always
you
seen
say.
you as a man.
Yeah.
I've always seen you as a man.
Michiui tells Abe that he's everything he could ever want, his ideal lover. And it's just the two of them here. And what should they do? And your choices here are, I want you to be my first, meet your parents, or have a pissing contest.
I know which one Kiryu would say.
Guys,
we gotta go to the Sega arcade. My bracelet says that I'm ready to piss.
Yeah, I'm at 3,000 points. Gotta go do the toilet.
I'm at 3,000 milliliters of urine. I need
Do you
to
want
go.
Milky Nose or like Earth, Wind, and Sun?
Yeah, so this person playing did pick the pissing contest, and while Ryuzaki's able to, roll with it, he tells Kiryu to do it again, because that's not the right line. The right line is...
it's not that kind of game, Kiryu.
The right line is, I want you to be my first. And Abe and Michiui have such a wonderful exchange. Michiui rubs Abe's shoulders, and Kiryu's just very confused by this dialogue, I should note. This whole time, he doesn't know what's going on.
It takes him a very long time to figure, yeah.
But he works with his lines, and he grunts out passionately. We cut ahead after this whole recording session is over, and Kiryu asks, "What kind of game is that?" And I believe Kikuchi explains, it's a BL game, which is boys love.
But he's like, but what do boys love? You didn't finish the sentence.
It's about boys who love each other. And young women all across the world love this genre.
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, and Kiryu is, given an offer to be in the sequel, but he declines. And he's very confused because he didn't know video games could do this. The last time he hasn't played.
I only thought they've come a long way since Tetris. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't even know if the Tetris blocks had genders. They certainly didn't fuck.
Video games have come such a long way, and the director for Kiryu's performance gives him a straight-laced suit.
Oh boy, thank you.
Yeah.
Yay!
The last line is just, "I'll let you know when the sequel hits." Yeah.
I have something for you both.
Ooh.
If we're ready, are we ready to move on?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Well, I have just a quick something I haven't done in a very long time. A little essence of education for
Oh,
you.
shit!
Yay! It's been so long.
located at an easily walkable distance away from the Osaka-jo Koen Station in beautiful Osaka, Japan, located in Kansai, is the magnificent Osaka Castle, a traditional Japanese castle created many, many years ago in the 1500s in the Sengoku era. This kind of makes you think. By Toyotomi Hideyoshi, the daimyo of the late Sengoku period, one of the great Japanese daimyo of the time. Now, this castle has been around since 1583, but folks, this is not a castle. If the castle as it stands today on the site of the original Osaka castle is not the same castle built by Toyotomi Hideyoshi in 1583. This castle has been, as you may know if you know about Japanese history, Japan was constantly at war with itself for hundreds of years, especially during the Sengoku era. Lots of different people fighting for power all the time. The castle was burned down multiple times. The walls destroyed multiple times. The castle did survive World War II for various reasons. That being said, the castle was actually like the one that the castle as we know it today. The Tenshu being the kind of tiered castle structure. If you imagine like a Japanese castle, think about it in your head. The tiered structure with the roofs on top of roofs. That's a Tenshu. That Tenshu, as it stands today, was built in 1931.
Wow.
So the castle has been torn down, burned down, destroyed over and over again. Some of the original walls still stand, or some of the walls made in the 1620s still stand. The castle itself is a sort of a replica, restoration, something or other. It's been rebuilt quite a few times.
It's a Ship of Theseus sort of thing.
Exactly. That being said, the castle is home to many things to see. The gardens of the castle, the park, Osaka-jo Koen, is one of the most famous places to watch the cherry blossoms bloom, as well as the famous Osaka-jo Hall, located in the park, is an arena famous for wrestling and judo, and New Japan Pro Wrestling does their events there fairly often.
Wow.
It's quite a popular venue located right next to the Osaka Castle. You can see it the castle from the arena. It's quite
really
beautiful.
Nice.
It is really nice.
Is it so? Like, what is the structure used for these days? Can you go inside and is it like a museum or?
I believe that I believe the Tenshu is currently a museum. It's open to the public. You can walk around. You can check out the grounds. There is parks and just all kinds of things. It's definitely a place you'll want to check out. One of the more famous buildings in Osaka. Along with Tsutenkaku Tower. And it's also according to the internet, a important role in the unification of Japan. Just a really nice building, lots of history, beautiful architecture. While the building itself,
it's a really nice looking building.
It's a really pretty castle. And while the Tenshu as it stands today is not the original Tenshu from 1583, I mean, you have to think about the way that these castles were built. These aren't the European stone fortresses.
Yeah.
These are buildings that were easily destroyed and easy to burn down. It was not in the cards for the castle to survive up until the time period where Kiryu Kazuma sets foot outside of the grounds of the castle. Mm-hmm. And then what happens? Who wants to say what happens, folks? Who gets the privilege? Dan, you're a guest.
You're a guest. I think you should get the honor.
Do you want to tell everybody what happens to Osaka Castle as Kiryu stands in front of it?
So, it's the dead of night. Kiryu has approached Osaka Castle, and he is here for the castle's true purpose. The castle splits in two. Then, rising from the ground, is a second golden Osaka Castle.
Where
Kiryu enters.
It's Okay. So before we say what happens inside the castle, because that's another fucking 45 minutes for us to talk about that.
Yes.
The castle begins to rumble, and the entire Tenchu itself divides cleanly in two.
Clean down
and
the
it
middle.
slides apart, and then
Seamless.
up from the ground, a glowing, gleaming, shining golden
Look, it's a
castle
Mario
of
level.
the exact same size. It is the exact same castle, but made of solid gold. Emerges from the ground. I don't know what happened to the. Oh, also, the inside of Osaka Castle is hollow.
It's hollow. It's
There's
just a
nothing
shell.
in there.
It's a shell. This is the real Osaka Castle, the one that you are going into right now.
This is the
It's
one.
made out of
This was
gold.
built by Toyotomi Hideyoshi in 1583. Solid gold. There's no burning this fucking building down. And he hid it underground. No one was ever gonna fight it. This
luck.
is the. Congratulations, everybody! This is the stupidest thing that has happened. That happens in the entire series.
The Osaka Castle got a second form boss fight.
The Osaka Castle gave birth, and we watched it happen.
This is a Mario bonus level, like in Mario 3D World. I'm pretty sure you can go to Bowser's Golden Samurai Castle and get a ton of coins. And
this is where new castles come from. They get birthed from their mommy castle.
Yeah, all the gold. That's just the placenta.
That's
It's just
amniotic
covered in-
fluid.
yeah.
You gotta wipe that off.
Yeah.
So here's the thing: these games get dumb sometimes. A lot of times. There are even other situations in the games where large structures are hidden underground, right? The
Right.
Bed of
Yes.
Sticks with its stupid elevator. Or fucking Purgatory, right?
Right.
It's big city in the sewers. This is a real building. This is a real
building.
building. It is not just a real building. It's an iconic building for Japan. Like, this is a famous building. This is like if the fucking...
Yeah, I mean, it's one. Okay, look, one. It is a real building. 2, in this universe, it is owned by a criminal syndicate. 3, in this universe, it is owned by a criminal syndicate, and also they have hollowed it out and made a replica of it out of pure gold that rises up out of the ground when you approach it for a boss fight.
Listen.
Isn't it, if you talk, there's NPCs in, like, is it in the Majima Saga that we'll talk about soon that there's NPCs that are like, did I see a golden castle where Osaka Castle
I think that's
used
in
to be?
Yakuza 3. Yeah, you
Yakuza
can, like,
3 people are talking about the big castle.
You can talk to, there's like a couple of women, I think, and one of them is like, yeah, I heard about there's like a big golden Osaka castle that rises up out of the real one that we see, and the other woman's just like, no, that's stupid. That
sounds
dumb. Who
that
would
sounds
do
way
that?"
too stupid. Like, what that makes no sense.
What I want to say is one thing I really hope in either the next or a future Ichiban game is for this castle to just show up. It deserves
It
to
has
be in
to.
an Ichiban game.
It's never come
It's-
back, but it's still there.
I think that like if I had to be honest, it feels like they were taking the game in a direction that they've decided to pedal back from, because I mean, we know what we'll talk about what's inside the castle. This just feels like so. I remember playing it on my first playthrough of being like thinking about Yakuza 0 and Yakuza Kiwami and like how over the top but also like
Grounded.
pretty grounded these games are. The world is very believable, and then a giant golden castle emerges from the ground. It just rumbles out of the fucking earth. Like, there are moments in the game where silly weird things happen, but it's never this odd. And I mean I love it is the thing. I think this is one of the funniest things that the game series does, but it also just feels like if I was playing Yakuza 7 and this showed up, it would be like, what?
I'm looking at the Discord, and I do realize that I did write down my reaction to the Omi Alliance Osaka Castle when it showed up, which is in all caps. What the fuck is going on with Osaka Castle? Why does the Omi Alliance have a Zelda dungeon?
Yeah, they do. The real castle is hollow. What is that?
I didn't even know it was a real place at the time. This is
I know. That's the weird. Like, for me, I mean, I kind of assumed that it was a real place, but then you go onto Wikipedia and you see pictures of the real castle.
Pictures of
like,
the real place, and it looks exactly the same. Minus
this
the
would be a
Sengoku
thing.
crap.
This is the thing that I would understand if, like, like, I don't know, some Western devs made a game set in Japan, and they were like, it was this really over the top thing, and then they had the castle come apart, and it was like, what the fuck?
Or if it was like a fantasy game set in like feudal Japan, like a Goemon game.
It's just so weird. It's so weird. I love it. Why did they do this?
Developers. They have made the main map of their series is almost 1-to-1.
It's
just
a
like
1-to-1
Street
recreation
Street,
of real places.
of actual real life Tokyo. Osaka Castle is a real building. They probably went to it and referenced it to model it for the game. And in the game, it is owned by criminals, and it opens up and a golden one pops out. It's a lot to take
wonderful. It's a lot to take in. So, as the castle emerges, that's where there's no entrance. He's just standing outside, like, the wall of the castle, but then there's a big door that says, "Welcome, Kazuma Kiryu, to Sengoku's evil test." Now, inside Osaka Castle, we meet another Yakuza. His name is Kunieda, something like that. He's just a Sengoku boy.
We've seen him before in cutscenes.
I believe he's holding a what's it called, a gunbai. It's one of those like,
it's the fan of war from TF2.
Yeah, or it's like the fans that the sumo wrestler referees hold.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that it means something, but I don't know what it is. And he goes, welcome to my evil test. And then the wall panels of Osaka Golden Castle rotate around and some samurai come out.
Yes.
Welcome. Now, this is the best long battle in the series.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. It's
all downhill from here. Only because of spectacle alone.
Yes. Oh yeah, of course.
What kinds of things do we experience in this long battle?
So we fight the samurai. The samurai are pretty cool. They have spears. You can't grab them because they're wearing armor, of course. But they're very tough. They're very hardy. You beat them up. Once you beat up this group of guys, the what's his name flees. You run after him and go upstairs.
And then we find some shinobi.
There's ninjas. You fight ninjas. They're throwing knives. They're throwing stun
Are they called ninjas in Kiwami 2? Because in the original game they're called shinobi.
Yeah, they're called ninja.
They are called ninjas. I thought so.
Yeah.
Also, like retracting spike traps.
Yes, spike traps.
I couldn't remember if there were. I could have swore there was. If you would have asked me before I played this chapter, I would have said there were also swinging blades. But unfortunately, there's not.
There should be.
I mean. This is oh my god, Dark Souls joke. Sengoku's Fortress.
Wow. Okay.
Oh,
yeah. There we go.
Yeah. So you fight through a bunch of guys with snakes for heads. There is also an honest to god turret section.
Yes.
Okay. That's in the original game too. Wonderful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Kiryu runs into a big room, and it's full of dudes with classic flintlock pistols,
rifles,
and right in front of him is a fucking Gatling gun, which he then uses.
Gatling gun from Red Dead Redemption.
He has to aim it manually and shoot them all down.
He's never killed anyone.
He's never killed anyone.
These are filled with rubber bullets.
Yeah, they're rubber bullets.
They're rubber Gatling gun bullets. I just want to note, like, famed internet shit poster, Twitter icon, Colin Space Twinks. They talked about this section as they were getting back into Kiwami 2 a few weeks ago, and they noted that this whole section feels like it is out of a Saturday morning cartoon, and that Sengoku is a Saturday morning cartoon villain, and that he should fly around in, like, a jet that's shaped like his head.
I mean, yeah, like a big airship or a blimp with, like Meowth, the Meowth blimp.
Workers. Kiryu's gotten to the top floor. Away we go in the Sengoku copter.
That's what it is, though. I mean, it's like, and the whole thing is like, Sengoku's office is at the top of the tower. You must climb to the top. Must climb to the top, and if you encounter a temple guard, give them your medallion to win the prize. A all expenses paid trip to space camp. So now we get the grand finale which is
Legends
we
of the
first we have a
Hidden
big we have to
Castle.
fight.
Jesus.
Yeah, we have to fight Kuneida. And his samurai friends, they're all fighting with spears, and you're in a room full of spike traps.
Yeah, this is a good place to get spears, by the way, because because especially if you're going for the Lotus School spear, like using those, because I've looked around at like every fucking weapon shop and I can't find any spears. You can find some poles, right? But those don't have the same moveset once you have the Lotus School upgrade. So this is actually, as far as I know, the only place to get the fucking things.
Granny White comes by here on the weekends.
Yeah. So you defeat the Sengoku boy. He runs away. And then Sengoku shows up with his fan. We love to see him. God, I love this man. He is wonderful.
I love him.
He's got Haruka with him.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Kid, you've arrived right on time. It's almost
right on
dinner.
Almost dinner time. If you shout too loud, you'll wake up my pets. And then, hey Argyle, what's our boss fight for this chapter?
Fierce tigers.
Two
of them.
Fucking
Two
of them.
You get two tigers.
You get two tigers right in my Yakuza game. Kiryu has to fight two animals. This isn't the last time this happens.
Well, this isn't the last time this happened because they made the fucking tiger model for the Dragon Engine and they were like, well, we're not going to let that go to waste. So they
but it's not even the only
Dragon
animal
Engine game since then.
The fighting animal, like a hand-to-hand combat encounter. Kiryu is punching and kicking these lions or tigers, and also you get lots of spears if you want that. Like these guys have a lot of health. It's a genuinely very memorable boss fight. Like, even besides the fact that they're two tigers.
Yeah.
But the novelty of Kiryu Kazuma, a man, a large man, fighting two tigers, punching and kicking. Yeah. I really wish you could grab the tigers and swing them around in the Dragon Engine physics.
You could have, like, special heat actions for the tiger. Well, you kind of do.
Well, there is one very special heat action.
Grab them by the tail and say, so long, gay tiger.
Yeah, which is the finisher.
Well, okay, hold on.
Yeah,
in Kiwami 2, there's actually two finishers. So, for the as you deplete these tigers' health bars, you do get special finishers on them. The first one that you take down, it like jumps on you, it's pawing at you, trying to bite you. Kiryu manages to like get his leg under it and flip it off of him, and then it pounces at you, and Kiryu just kicks it straight in the chest. Knocks it out. And yeah, Jordan, do you want to say how he knocks out the other tiger?
Well, Kiryu, realizing that this was actually precisely the moment he had been training for.
Yes.
Winds up, and as the second tiger pounces at him, he hits him with a little Kamaki tiger drop.
Yeah.
Square in the skull. Just
it works though.
It works.
Do you think Kamaki knew? Like, do you think that he, like, when he named the move the tiger drop, he ever actually thought it could be a move that actually could drop a tiger?
Absolutely.
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, we know Kamaki.
There is dialogue at some point in the series. I don't know what game where he's like, "Yeah, this was an attack that was meant to take down tigers," and Kiryu's like, "That's ridiculous. Who would ever fight a tiger with their bare
What a
hands?"
beautiful moment for Kiryu's life where he has to use his training. He said, Kamaki taught me how to drop a tiger. I never thought I'd be in this situation. And then he says, surely this will be the last time. And the answer is, of course not, Kiryu, because they did model and program the tigers, so you will eventually have to fight more tigers, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Like,
I kind of wish it was like Dark Souls, where boss enemies come back as regular enemies, so that tigers could just be put into the regular rotation.
You just run into a tiger roaming the streets of Sotenbori?
I mean, in the arena sections, like, one of the higher tiers is a tiger.
Just like a dude is, people are getting mugged on the street, or a woman is getting harassed, or a guy is getting mauled by a tiger.
It's like, he walks up to the tiger and he's like, the tiger makes growls, and you get interfere or don't interfere.
He's like, should I help out? Should I lend a hand? Probably not.
It's a fucking tiger. What am I gonna do?
Yeah, he's like, I don't know any moves that'll help me fight this thing. Yeah, so Kiryu fought two tigers in it. Let's just walk through one more time. Mm-hmm. Kiryu went to the real-life Osaka castle, which split in half, revealing a solid gold castle inside, filled with samurai, ninjas, and to top it off, a boss fight against two tigers in an effort to save his daughter Haruka. That's what happens in this chapter.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Good chapter. I mean, we're not done yet.
No.
My favorite moment in this chapter hasn't even happened yet.
Yeah. We haven't reached the best part. That's
Yeah.
what's so wonderful about chapter 12. It keeps on giving.
It really is it just doesn't stop. It just keeps
it's the
going.
ride that never stops.
So Sengoku's freaking out. He just watched a man beat two tigers into unconsciousness.
He watched what can only be described as like an act of animal cruelty.
Yeah.
Against a protected species. I mean, obviously Sengoku is at fault here for owning the tigers. But you gotta hand it to Kiryu. He did beat up two tigers.
And when?
The tigers are still alive.
That's not something that is generally appreciated by people who yeah. I'm glad that none of us have seen the Tiger King show. I'm glad that we're not doing like funny tiger humor about that, because that would
what if Kiryu came up here and the boss was Joe Exotic? Whoa.
What if he was Sengoku Joe Exotic? Do you get it? Wow, that's funny. What if Sengoku was on Dancing with the Stars? I actually would love that.
Yeah.
Love to see what
kind of dance would Sengoku do?
Well, it's just like ballroom dance and fucking foxtrot. They it's partner dancing. If you could select any Yakuza character to enter Dancing with the Stars, and I want you to, and I mean, I've never seen this fucking show, but I just want you to select your character based on who would be most likely to actually win the show. No spoilers for any characters who
okay, so
might be.
Just going with characters we've already met so far in this podcast, it's probably going to be Majima. It's Majima.
Yeah, Majima could probably. I mean, Majima's a breakdancer.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I guess it's probably Majima.
He was able to pick up breakdancing by just looking at it. He could do it.
My concern with Majima is I don't know if he'd be able to follow choreography if you were giving it to him.
Yeah, he does kind of dance to his own beat. I don't know if he could do that.
The question is he good enough at, like could he wow them with breakdancing moves? Would the judges appreciate that, or would they be like, "Oh, we asked you to do a two-step. I think that's a dance. We asked you to do a two-step and you break dance. Like, that's not Majima. You can't keep doing that."
The two-step doesn't usually have freeze poses involved in Majima.
Yeah, you don't. It does appear that you have that you did kick the shit out of one of the other contestants.
Impressive.
And that is not.
But,
we don't usually allow that on this show. Okay, so Kiryu arrives in the room that we saw earlier, like the room with the big desk and the bonsai trees, the life-size bonsai trees.
Yes.
And who's at the desk? It's Ryuji.
Yeah.
He's here.
He's just sitting there. He's got his sword.
He says, "My heart goes out to you, Kiryu, having to put up with this chump's twisted games."
We should mention at this point, he's fucking tired. He's
he did get stabbed and then take the knife out.
And also fight two tigers, a bunch of samurai and ninjas, that guy with a war fan of war from TF2. But yeah, he's like stumbling around at this point. He's pooped.
Yeah.
That's when Ryuji Sengoku is like, "Hey, don't call me a chump. I just made the greatest, most iconic, memorable fight in the whole series." And then Ryuji pulls his sword out and slices him right across the chest.
Yeah, just fucking
pretty good. Quite like that.
And he gets really good.
Don't hurt my dirt boy. Don't hurt my trash can man. I hate him so much, but not like this.
Well, You're not gonna
Well,
like what happens next, Jordan.
Yep.
No, I don't. I actually quite like what happens next.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Sengoku's like, "What the fuck? Are you fucking out of your mind?"
I do love the reaction of getting slashed across the chest is not to go it's to go excuse me.
I thought what? I thought we were working together.
Wait
I
a
thought you were
minute.
on my side.
Am I gonna die right now?
Fighting tigers is one thing, but getting sliced by a katana?
Damn it!
Oh.
This sucks. I hate this. And then he's like, Ryuji's just like, listen, you know me, I'm Ryuji Goda. I'm a man willing to do whatever it takes, but come on, kidnapping a child, that's a bit much.
Yeah, that's
a
low, even for me.
And then Sengoku's just like, well, you'd be nothing if it weren't for the fact that your dad is in charge. And then Ryuji stabs him all the way through, and then pushes him off the blade, out the window. He falls from the top all the way to the bottom, screaming all the way down, and then we get one last glance of that fan gently floating towards the camera. We see this happen from like the bottom looking up as he falls towards the camera, and then the fan like flies into the camera as well. It is a genuinely such a amazing death
High
scene
quality
for Sengoku.
own.
Cinematography.
It's the best.
At its finest.
It's the number one death scene in the whole series to me. I fucking love this fucking dirtbag. He just sliced and then stabbed and then he falls out and then the
Gets
fan
kicked off the blade off the balcony.
So
all the way to
good.
the
It
ground.
is. He also has a good rotation as he's falling. And like it's just a very well animated death scene for Sengoku. It's It's a fitting end, and I appreciate, unlike some of the other famous dirtbags of the series, that Sengoku didn't do like an Awano, I'm epic and I get to redeem myself before I die moment. It's
he dies, and I want to be clear here. He does not come back. He is super dead.
No, he's extremely dead. He's. I mean,
we don't even get to see the body.
Never before has a character been as dead as this character.
Yeah,
I think often about on epic show Game of Thrones of like Sandor Clegane getting fucking stabbed and then he falls into just like 100 feet into some fire, and it's like that's that level. It's just like, we need you to know that this character is extremely, extremely dead. And here's how. And also we want you to have a lot of fun as it happens. Ryuji then picks up Haruka and carries her several feet over to the right where Kiryu is standing. Just I don't quite understand why he did that.
Yeah.
He's just
show
like,
good faith, you know.
yeah, he's just like, here, I'll save you this trip.
I see you're tired.
Yeah, Kiryu unties and untapes Haruka, and he apologizes to her for getting kidnapped. And then the stab wound hits.
Yeah, he kind of falls over. He goes gagu, just like Tom Foss. Then Sayama walks in.
Yeah!
Now, here's the thing. She says, Tommy, like, Mama showed me the note that you got. The note said, I have Haruka. Nice try, I'm owned. Love, Sengoku.
Well,
How the... Oh, well, actually, no, what am I saying? She looked at the horizon and saw the golden castle and said, this must be something.
Sayama has been working many years in the Osaka PD. She knows about Sengoku. She knows this is
true.
This is his MA.
This is his special gamer cave.
She saw, Sengoku kidnapped him. He must have taken...
Go down to... gotta take the train.
Gotta go to Osaka Castle. Gotta
go over to Osaka Castle. Wait for it to open up and the gold castle to come out. Fight my way through the tigers. Ugh. And speaking of people who had to wait till the golden castle comes up, is Kawara, who is also here, hiding behind a wall. Now, what I like to imagine, here's my headcanon for how he got here, which was he was just taking a stroll in the park, and then a castle just appeared out from under him, taking him all the way to the top, because it just opens up from ground level. And he was just like, oh, I'm in a room with Ryuji Goda and Sengoku, let me just wait this one out. How did I get into this one? Why
was Kawara here?
Yeah, why was Kawara? How did Kawara get here before us when the castle opened? When the castle is not there, can you be in the castle when it's underground? Like, are they? Hey,
I mean,
I assume all of them were in the castle when it rose up out of the ground.
I mean, they were
like,
probably.
beforehand.
I mean, we know that the Omi guys were in the castle in that previous scene at the start of the chapter. So
when you want to enter the castle, do you first have to open the castle, make it come out of the ground, and then close the door and then make it go back in the ground? Or is there another way to get into the castle from the outside that doesn't require you to make the gold castle appear?
I think they have to take the tunnels that the bed of sticks leads to.
They have to fucking go through the river.
Yeah, they go through the river. They go through the secret
Why they
tunnels.
call it Osaka Castle when Yusaka in the Kiryu of out gold eat the castle.
Eat the tigers.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So that's it. That's all we got.
Yeah.
Golden Castle, Osaka Castle. Good chapter.
Mm-hmm.
Dumb chapter. World altering. Forever changed my
stupid.
perception of this series. It's only this game that's really like this.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, Osaka Castle, folks. Good chapter. Rest in peace, Sengoku.
I hope it shows
And,
up in an Ichiban game.
Rest in piss. It would be a good like bonus dungeon or something. Like
Yeah, that's what it should be. It should just be like you take the taxi to the arena, and
you
it's
go to
just they built it.
to Osaka Castle to like grind or whatever. Like it's just,
There's things. Okay. That's it for this chapter. Next week we will be talking about Yakuza Kiwami 2 and Yakuza 2 Chapter 13, the excitingly titled "Settling Accounts."
Well,
It's
I
called
think,
board.
I think we
it's
get
called
to walk
the
around with
boardroom.
Haruka a lot, so it'll be fun.
Yeah, that I do like that.
Oh, yeah.
It's called the boardroom meeting.
Well, after all that happened, Kiryu's and Sayama have to go file out a bunch of paperwork for everything that just happened.
God, this is the point where this game just goes. Oh, one more thing. We didn't say that when after Ryuji unties Haruka, he says, "Day after tomorrow, the Omi Alliance are coming at Kamurocho with everything we got."
Oh, right. That is the sort of like
yeah, that rules. And then Kiryu's like, "I'll be ready later," and then he's just like, "Later," and then he walks out. I love Ryuji so much. He's such a good villain.
Yeah.
What a good villain. Love this guy.
We have a Twitter at Kamurocho Radio. I intentionally didn't make a post this week because I have to believe that there are people listening to this who don't know what happens in this chapter. So I just wanted to make sure that it didn't get spoiled. But we do have one question from our Discord. You can go join our Discord. The link is at the bottom of every episode. And this question says, which landmark would be your impossibly modified hideout? That's from Discord user Julian. See, this is... We were talking, Dan, before Argyle showed up, about what if, like, the Space Needle turned into a rocket ship? And that was what I was going to say was... Because that's where I'm from. I'm from Seattle, and I quite like the big funny needle. That the top of the Space Needle just detaches, and it turns into, like, a big flying saucer secret base.
Mm-hmm.
That would be kind of my style. What about you, Argyle? What do you want to modify?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of nearby monuments.
It can be any monument if you want. Oh, I got it!
What?
It's
What is it?
the big statue of Jesus in Brazil.
Oh my god.
The arms
why is
part.
that the one that you picked
and
for
he's-
me?
No, this is my new idea.
Okay.
The arms split aside, and then another identical statue of it's Jesus, but it looks like me.
Oh,
Falls out of the ground, and that's my secret base.
Oh my god.
wonderful.
So, I'm thinking, like...
The big Epcot ball.
Oh,
World.
yeah. The Epcot ball. There's like an evil scientist slayer in there.
Once again, it's the Epcot ball, but with my face on it.
It's an Epcot ball. It rolls off its supports. It rolls down a hill, And then a second golden Epcot ball gets loaded up like a game of pinball.
Ah, yes.
I'm thinking. Ooh, I got it. So, the famous like California dinosaurs. It turns out they're actually they can actually move, and they're like a mobile tank fortress.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm just.
What kind of animal would you have to harm to get through to you if you were at the boss fight of this arena?
I'm thinking like. I mean, probably a mountain lion. Probably.
Oh.
Yes.
I figured you would go with the alligators.
Oh,
yeah, I was
fuck!
gonna say,
why
not
did I go with the alligators? That's my thing. Okay,
That's
yeah.
your thing.
I would go with the animal that I least care about if it got beat up by Kiryu, which is kangaroos.
Yeah.
Fuck kangaroos.
Yeah, those would be a good boss fight too.
I know, right? Kiryu fighting it. That's an animal that can punch the shit out of you and kick the shit out of you. So a kangaroo would be a great choice.
Oh yeah.
And from what I understand about kangaroos, everyone who lives in places where kangaroos lives hates the fact that kangaroos live there.
What if like the Sydney Opera House detaches from the Sydney Harbor and it becomes like a big shell Arsenal gear sort of deal?
Holy shit.
And it's just
holy fuck.
It's got mecha kangaroos protecting it.
It's one for all of our Australian listeners that we probably don't have.
I mean, I don't. For all I know, maybe Cass and Jasmine listen to this. I don't know.
I'm just thinking about the fact that this is forever. This is series lore now. They can't get rid of this.
You can't put the toothpaste back in the tube.
They can't
you can't
put
put the
toothpaste
golden
back in the
castle
tube.
back in the ground.
Yeah, they wish they could. But nope, this is the world that we live in now. This Osaka Castle is big and gold and it's hollow on the inside. That's our one question for the week. Thank you very much. And that is our episode. So let's wrap it up. Dan, since you're our honored guest, you can tell us all where we can find you.
All right. You can find me at a lot of places, and you can find all those places at linktr.ee/big_challenges. From there, you can find my Twitter, @biggerchallenge. You can find my podcasts, which include Pod of Greed, a Yu-Gi-Oh! Podcast. We are starting Season 2. That'll be going up probably not long after you hear this.
Yeah, the first episode of Season 2 will be up the Tuesday after this goes up.
Yep.
Or it should be, at least.
Yeah. You can listen to the Sonic Shuffle, a random and holistic Sonic lore podcast. We pick a different continuity to discuss every week. We recently recorded an episode where we talked about some Archie comics, some specials. You can listen to Strangers Fiction, an actual play podcast focused on one-shots. Right now, we are in the process of uploading our interstitial campaign, where I play as Kazuma Kiryu.
Yes!
We've... Actually, the most recent episode, as of this recording, is episode 4, which is probably the highlight of the entire actual play, in my opinion.
What happens in that one?
The team, which includes, like I said, Kazuma Kiryu, Regina Mills of Once Upon a Time, Miss Bianca from The Rescuers, Annabella Vazzini, a character from another RPG called 7th Sea. Yeah, that's everyone. Do some dark side meditation training in the hyperbolic time chamber and encounter a sort of like dragon during these meditations named Desire.
Interesting.
You can listen to an upcoming podcast. It'll be out soon. Video Games, the Movie, the Podcast. It is a monthly video game movie podcast starring me, and my friend Maxie, Satan, we will be talking about video game movies once a month, and we are starting with the video game movie, the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Fuck yes.
And last but not least, you can visit at Xbox_holiday, where Usher celebrates holidays with Xbox. There's actually a bunch of things that happen around then, including, Pride Month, Yugimoto's birthday, Ronald Reagan's death day, just all of the... Yeah.
All kinds of things. Argyle, where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Argyle_Funk. You can also listen to, yes, Pot of Greed, but also Wow Cool Robot. The current season is about G Gundam. I'm on it. Audrey's on it. Max is on it. It's a ton of fun. It's about big giant robots that are vaguely racist fighting each other with kung fu moves. It's fun. Listen to it. What's up? Go ahead, Jordan.
You can find me on Twitter at BradipusRex, and you can find my 2 other shows. I do one with Max from Pot of Greed and Wow Cool Robot called Slappers Only. It's a video game music showdown podcast where we pick the best songs from our selected video game soundtracks. We're doing Katamari Damacy next. Very exciting. You can also listen to Kyle XY. Kyle XY is a show about the hit ABC Family cult classic Kyle XY. We're watching it through. We're about halfway through the show. It's so fucking good. Such a fun show to talk about. Love to make lots of jokes. I really highly recommend it. And I also recommend that you actually go and watch Kyle XY, because we didn't know when we started watching it that it was going to be very good. But it is very good, so you should check it out. Now, folks, that's going to be the end of this week's episode. So I want you all to go out and live your day without punching a tiger.
Your best.
Try your best. Okay?
I know it's hard some days, but I've gone my whole life without doing it, and I think you can too.
Mm-hmm. So thank you all very much for listening. Oh, and you can find all of our episodes at yakuzapod.com. That's our URL. I paid it for it myself.
Yay.
Except when I forgot to do that, and then and then our website got taken down briefly. So thank you all very much for listening. We'll see you next week with Chapter 13, boring minutia. Chapter 13, paperwork filing. Can't remember what it's called, settling accounts. So thank you all for listening, and as always, Kiwami means extreme. 2!
けろ絶望チョプラ